Road, all is quiet after the road was shut down for a good part of the morning and afternoon. Here's Gabrielle Enright with what happened this morning.
A witness saw David Yaney's pickup truck hit a snowbank and a guardrail around 5:45 a.m. It then rolled down a ravine and plunged into water that was 10 to 12 feet deep.
The vehicle was totally submerged. It was barely visible even under flashlights at that early morning hour. It was completely dark out.
Emergency responders rappelled down the ravine. They called Care Flight and requested a dive team. They had hoped to find Yaney quick enough to save him.
There's always a possibility of having a viable victim after an extended amount of time being submerged in cold water. So for quite a while, we worked this from a rescue standpoint.
As rescue crews worked, family and co-workers began to gather on Taywood Road. It took nearly 4 hours to bring Yaney's truck to the surface. It took even longer to recover his body.
I was very saddened, and my heart went to the relatives that were nearby here.
Alfred Rizkallah owns the car wash right next to the ravine where Sergeant Yaney crashed. His surveillance cameras captured the moment Yaney's truck hit the snowbank. He let me see the video, but out of respect for Yaney's family, did not want anyone but police to have it. The video only lasts about 5 seconds. You can see the pickup on the left side of the road, and it does not appear to slow down. The video does not show it, but seconds later, the vehicle was in the water.
Very surprised that the vehicle was able to go that far, but I guess if you just head it right, maybe you can squeeze by somehow.
There are still so many questions about what happened here. The hope is coroner's investigators will be able to answer them. In Englewood, Gabrielle Enright, News Center 7.
Well, you can see the investigators are gone right now, but across the street here on Taywood Road, we're starting to see a makeshift memorial form here. One person here dropping some flowers off and mourning the death of David Yaney. It's been a tough day here on scene. Police officers grieving, friends coming by to the site after hearing about what happened today.
I got a phone call that it was my friend. So I had to come up here.
We met Joe Jones of Trotwood standing quietly behind the police line with tears in his eyes, mourning the death of a friend, Officer David Yaney, who he called Dave.
He's one of the best friends that I've ever had. I've known him for about 45 years, and there wasn't a better officer around that would do anything for anybody.
Joe tells us his daughter went to school with Officer Yaney's daughter in the Trotwood-Madison School District. This is Officer Yaney's Facebook cover photo, a dance with his daughter Sarah on her wedding day, a daughter following in her father's footsteps as a police officer with New Lebanon. It's a sight tough to see, grown men in uniform trying to process what happened here, hugging, tears after losing a member of their Trotwood police family, then escorting the coroner's van from Taywood Road to the coroner's office. Trotwood's police chief Quincy Pope sent us this statement. We are heartbroken and grief-stricken. It is hard to find the words to express our feelings of loss and sadness. We ask that you keep the family, the Trotwood Police Department, and our community in your prayers. And Trotwood's councilman, Bruce Cattell, tells us Dave had a lot of compassion in the way he did his job.
He's one of the best loved to most people. He's the best loved cop in Trotwood. He's respected by all of his neighbor cops.
And that really is what we're hearing all throughout the community here. As of right now, we do not know why Yaney may have lost control here. That is still under investigation. Reporting live from Englewood, Yuna Lee, News Center 7.
All right, Yuna. And all sorts of condolences on WHIO TV's Facebook page for Sergeant Yaney. Natalie Hollinger wrote, "What a tragedy. Prayers for his family."